Okay, well, welcome back again to another night of Manic Miners, which, if you missed it last time, this is a fan-made remake of a late 1990s Lego Rock Raiders computer game. Last time, I played through the standard campaign, which was a more or less faithful remake of the original game's campaign levels with some of the rough edges sanded off. But this Manic Miners remake has actually added a bunch of extra sorts of features and things that you can do that are really fun and special, and this remastered campaign makes good use of a lot of those. Um, so, yeah, last time we did this standard campaign, we beat that in one night. Uh, the levels on there are very simple, so you can get through them pretty quick, especially because I was very familiar with these. I spent a lot of time playing this game as a youngin. And this remastered one, they're more complex. So, um, you know, later I'll mess around a little bit more with some of the other cool features that were added in to Manic Miners. But for now, let's just get going in here. Alright, so the very first thing that you did on the original one was you had your guys with no vehicles just go straight and start digging. On this one, they've added in features like the hover scouts can do these little hops. So these guys can just come over here and hop over the lava. And so this is teaching you right off the bat about a lot of the new sorts of features. Now these vehicles aren't digging vehicles, so they're going to have to get out to start actually doing any sort of digging. Oh, yeah, if they run into a spider, they'll slip and fall on their butts. So we'll start digging. This is still the first level, so there's not going to be anything too crazy going on here. Okay, we found this cavern over here. Looks like there's some things we can mine out over the lava. Okay, we found the tool store. They want us to collect 10 crystals. If you heard Chief's voice there, he said 5. It's because they're reusing a lot of the original sound clips, especially for a Chief's voice. But they've still gone in and updated a lot of the requirements that you need to beat the levels, just to make them more substantial, which, as someone who enjoys the game, I appreciate that. Alright, I'm going to, over here, give them a bunch of tasks to do, so they'll work on those automatically. They'll get those walls cleaned up, they'll shovel up all this mess, and while they're doing that, this guy is going to come over on an adventure over here. I'll also bring down some other guys to help out at the main base. Okay. Oh, actually, he does not need to return to this vehicle. Oh, yep, he slipped. Stay off the spiders, man. Let's do that. Okay, it's okay that he got back on the hover scout. We'll bring him over here, because if he goes through this wall, it'll connect over there, I'm sure. And then the other guys can go over there and keep going on the bulk of the heavy work. Yeah, there we go.
Another energy crystal stored. You're more than halfway there.
Lots and lots of digging to do. We definitely want to bring in more guys. Let's see, you can have up to 10 without a support station, so let's max those out. Yep, there we go. A new cavern. We can mine these as they are, but to get to that other part, we'll need our hover scout again. Hop over. got on the...
An energy
Whoa,
crystal has been
that was a weird little loop he decided to do there. Alright.
Only one more energy crystal to go now.
An energy crystal has been found.
Yeah, this cave's not providing us with a whole lot of resistance. Let's see.
Stored 5 energy crystals.
Alright, we'll keep going and just finish up finding what all is here to find. Since we'll be here a little bit, I might as well make a little base. We don't need anything too much. Let me see. If I... Yeah, build the power path there. We can get a lot of buildings off that one power path. That'll be good. Aha! There's some slugs over there, having a nap. We can do something fun with those slugs. If you remember last time I tried to blast the slugs to see if you can destroy them, but these ones aren't going to cause any trouble for us, so we can do something fun with them. So, come over here, hop over the lava, get out. Alright, so we'll control him, and we'll run over here. Yeah, you can pet the slugs now. And that's it. If you're on a fresh file of the game, then that actually unlocks a cosmetic for you, I believe. Which is funny. Can he not get back over? Okay, there we go. Just had to click the right spot. Alright. Put the teleport pad right there. Although, I'm starting to think... Yeah, we're clearing this place out fast enough. There's not really any sense in making a base. There's some more we can dig up. Let's get the scanner out. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit more here than I thought. But not much. Still, a base is fun to have, isn't it? Let's see. Will it let us build it there? No. Okay, I'll put it there. Dig that up. What else is there to find? There's not really any sense in putting a recharge seam on this map. I'm not sure why they did that. Power station. Alright, well, that's it as far as things to find go, so we'll just call that finished up. There's no... Even if you want to get all the collectibles, there's not really any reason to gather all of the ore. The crystals are there. Oh, there we go, yep.
Mission complete.
We unlocked a slimy slug. You can manage a crew from the main menu. So, you know what? Since we're going through the remastered stuff, let's give that a shot. Let's go out, manage crew. Now these are all ones that I've made before, when I played through the game previously. There's all sorts of parts that you can make other 90s minifigs, so like if you're familiar with the old Lego Insectoids, you know, here's Gypsy Moth, oh, Johnny Thunder, everyone's favorite classic adventurer. Rocket Racers, you can build him if you want, for anyone who played the old Lego Racers, which, you know, that game doesn't run super stable, I don't think, but I'll see if I can get that working well enough for a stream sometime, because I do like that one too. But for now, I'll show you, if I can remember where it is. Oh, yeah, the new button. Yeah, so here's the default Rock Raider. We can change them up though. There's these different, so these are the ones that we've got unlocked right now. You unlock more by buying them. But what we did get is the accessories, so we can go and choose, there you go, a slimy slug. This guy, I'll just call him Slughead. And let's see. Yeah, we can give him a little handkerchief. Do we want to paint him? How's he looking green? I don't know that I like green so much with that particular torso print. Let's put that back orange. Maybe give him some pants. How's dark blue and orange go together? Maybe just black. Black pants. Slug hat. Okay, the different kinds of faces we can do. Yeah, that looks like a guy who'd have a slug on his head. You think? I don't remember how to save it. Do we just go back? Yeah, there we go, slug head. Okay. So, I don't think I had to exit all the way. Crew manager, yeah, so here's your crew. These are the characters from the actual like Lego Rocketer sets that you unlock as you play the game, and when you unlock them you get their parts and stuff, so they're automatically added to your crew. When you're in here though, any custom guy you've made you can add to your crew if you want them. For now, let's add Slughead, so he's part of our crew. We can take the other ones off if we don't want them there anymore, but I'm cool with having these ones, and then Slughead, we'll stick to them for now. Now, this Chief's Corner Store, this is where you use your crystals. So if you've been saving up crystals, you can come in here, you can buy all these new customization options, like this is where you get the parts for Johnny Thunder. The ones that you have that you can customize with are limited per profile. So I unlocked all of these on my main profile, but in this profile, you have to unlock them again. But as you saw in the crew manager, if I've made a minifig with these parts in my other profile, I can still use them on this one. So there's a little bit of bleed through there. That's okay. But they have so many of these prints from just those old Lego 80s and 90s themes of like pirates and castle, and here you see the freestyle. So if you have any love for those figures and you decide that you want to throw them down here in the mines, then you can do that. And all it costs is some crystals. There we go, bought the helmet from the insectoids there. You can get a frog, you can have a frog head. I think there was a plan at some point to add in more of these, because there are still some that are missing. So there are quite a few. Yeah, there's a few of the insectoids ones here, but I think there might be one or two that are missing. I know that there's certainly leg prints for the insectoids ones that are missing. There might have all the torsos actually, and I believe that there's some of the faces missing. Yeah, they've only got a couple of the insectoids faces, so there's certainly more to be had. Anyway, we will be going back. So we beat the first mission, Path to Power or Rebel Trouble. So when we did the standard campaign, we'd gone Path to Power. I'll do Rebel Trouble this time, so Rebel Trouble Remastered. Lots of rubble here. No worries this early in the game about oxygen. So we are just going to have those guys start digging. Gotta build a tool store. Gotta secure the cavern walls. Gotta clear up the rubble. I don't think these guys have shovels to start with, do they?
An energy crystal has been found.
No, they don't.
An energy crystal has
So
been found.
we have to get the tool store before they can start clearing this stuff up. Thankfully, some of these walls have the ore in them without needing to shovel the ground. So we'll just have to find one more of those. We can build a power path and get our tool store in here. Here's a crystal seam, that's good news. Okay, there's our second ore. So now we can get the tool store. Once that power path is built, we'll get a tool store down here. We'll get some more raiders down here. We have 3, we can go up to 10 without the support station. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's get this cave cleaned up. This is a mess. It's just a mess. Oh, let's reinforce those walls there. Okay, yeah, so here, if you remember, not why wouldn't you? Here's Slughead. He's here, he's in the mines, he's helping out. So one of the cool things about having your crew members is that they can be trained in different things and upgraded. Upgraded Rock Raiders, now this is true for the original game too, upgraded Rock Raiders can learn new skills and it will remember their training on the next mission. So you can train Rock Raiders, you take the time and resources to do that on one level, and then next mission those guys will come back and remember all of that stuff that they can do. The only exception is here on Manic Miners. They will not remember having been, well, they'll remember being trained for dynamite, I think, but you can't use dynamite unless you've upgraded the tool store for it, which I believe is a little bit different. And then here and in the original game too, you can rename them. I don't think you can rename them mid-mission on Manic Miners, but you certainly could on the original LEGO Rock Raiders. I think Manic Miners assumes that if you've created your character in the character designer, then they probably have the name that you want already. And that's a fair assumption. So we got some crystals, we've got our tool store, secure the cavern walls, clear up most of the rubble. Well, secure the cavern walls, I'm sure they want me to reinforce them all, but I'd rather make these cavern walls secure by getting rid of them. So we're gonna build up a little bit of infrastructure. We'll get, here we go, we'll get that. We should have enough crystals to build up a power station, a support station, and then get down a laser cutter. Those aren't quick, but they should be better than lugging TNT all over the place. Let's see. I don't want to wait for them to get through their other priorities first, so I'll just manually take control of Jet here. Dig this out, so that way once that teleport pad is built, we don't have to wait to get the power station in place. And we'll have room for the support station as well, so we'll be all good to get our infrastructure going. There we go. As you were there, Jet. Power station fits in nicely. We'll blow that up. Blow that up. Blow that up. Lots of TNT going around. Yeah, this seems worthwhile to travel on over here. We can get some more crystals. We'll certainly have enough now. Yeah, another thing is there were terrain differences this extreme in a couple places on the original game, but the Remastered Campaign lets you do a lot, or lets you see a lot more of these interesting sort of shapes and gradients. Alright, power station is here, support station is a go. We'll get some more vehicle, well, we'll get a vehicle to begin with, and we'll get some more miners down here. Yeah, so look, we got a teleport pad, a power station, and a support station all off of this one power path. And the tool store's hooked up to it too. If I had moved this over this way one, we could have gotten another building on there, so have 5 buildings. Well, no, because we had to, a lot of times you start with the tool store, but we did have to teleport that one in ourselves. gonna start at. Okay, now that we have a vehicle to then to go do the digging, we'll set the clearing rubble to the higher priority there. Oh, laser cutter. I like your visual design, but you're not quick. You're not quick at all. Yeah, it's been a while since I used one that had no upgrades. Alright, let's have him take out this crystal seam here. And we'll build an upgrade station with the crystals that we earn. And that will double its firepower. And I'm quite looking forward to that. Alright, he's got time. So while we wait, he can go dig that. We'll see who's faster, the construction team or the laser cutter. I think the laser cutter's actually gonna lose that race. So I'll pause him here real quick. Yep. Oh, we need one more crystal to power the upgrade station. Really? Okay, there it goes. Yep, that guy's got it. He's bringing it over. I was gonna say, we just destroyed a whole energy crystal seam. We've gotta have enough. Okay, better laser, better engine. Let's see if he remembers his old assignment. He does. Let's give him some more assignments. Alright, pull up that. Okay. I noticed, I kind of watched a little bit of my last stream back. I noticed I feel like I say okay or alright a lot. I am not doing it to be obnoxious, that's for sure. I think it mostly comes from I am checking various things to see the status of them, and I am finding them to be satisfactory. I'm gonna try and cut down on that a little bit. If it's super obnoxious, let me know, and I'll try a little bit harder to cut down on it. Oh, he's already off to the next wall. Surely we have enough guys that we can TNT some of this stuff. Yeah, you know, it might be faster to just have a swarm of guys go and blow everything up with the TNT. I wouldn't have expected that. Now, the larger levels where you've got things further away from the base, certainly I would think you'd be better off having one of these vehicles. But I suppose maybe sometime we'll have to check that out. We'll just have like a team of like 10 guys armed to the teeth with dynamite.
An energy crystal has been found.
Okay, one last crystal. Oh, unless he finds one in there. These guys have nothing to do. They're just standing there, bored out of their minds. You guys will have something in just a second. Alright, yeah, well that's it. That's it for this level. Back to the ship, fellas. Let's regroup and see what comes next.
cavern was secured and all 5
It's a hold-up or explosive action. Well, I think we know what this one's gonna entail. Lots of TNT. Oh, right, this one. So, this one is also one that does a little bit better of a job taking advantage of some of the new mechanics. It's sort of a maze. Like, the point of it, in the original one anyways, was to find a small digger truck that was lost somewhere over here. And that's still one of the objectives. Yeah, we have to find that. But they've added more vehicles to find. They've made the path to get there more complicated than the original one was. And you have to take advantage of some of the new mechanics, I think. I'm pretty sure you need to take advantage of the granite grinder being able to jump over stuff. Okay, upgrade that. And we'll have these guys start going. Feel like I remember this one having slugs. Yep. Cool. So let's give these two guys some pusher beams. The pusher beams don't do much damage, but they do push enemies away, and we'll give those guys laser beams. The pusher beams should help make sure the slugs can't get close to the base, while the other guys are hitting them with the lasers. It gives us a little bit more time. Teleport pad. I'll put this here. We'll build the power station in there, and then I'll destroy that, and we can nestle the support station in close to it. Again, there's not really a reason to do that beyond I like it, okay? Yep, here we go. Hard rock. This is where the explosive action begins. The game won't let you teleport in any of the big vehicles for this mission, even if you build the super teleport pad. So you just gotta deal with it. Alright, I can delete that already. Now I wonder if it'll let me get a hover scout over that gap there. Oh yeah, we need our power station done first. Look at them go. Yeah, if this was a more traditional RTS, these guys, I think you'd probably have to be a little bit more micromanaging. I haven't played a lot of RTSs, which is kind of a little bit weird, I suppose, given that this was a game that I was really into very early in life. You'd think I might have been the kind of person to branch out into other sort of these real-time strategy games, but I never really did. I never really got into a lot of them. I did play them.
An energy crystal has been found.
Okay, well, take that. Ah, new cavern. How nice. Dude, dig. We need a support station, man. There we go. Let's see, get rid of that. We do that, I'll put an upgrade station in there. I like building these bases super compact. Oh, yep, slimy slugs. Ah. Well, with the support station, we can get more guys down here. Then we can leave the red alert on full time. Oh, yep, that slug hasn't done anything yet, but he'll be back, I'm sure, looking for a snack. Little scoundrels. Upgrade station there. And you know, if we've got the slugs around, probably want to build a mining laser. Let's... Ooh, we do not have crystals available to get that hover scout like I was hoping. That was a little bit short-sighted of me, I think. But not much to do about it. And it's not that important because all it would get me is more crystals. Well, actually, I would want this one anyways, the tunnel scout, because then I can just fly it over to get the small digger. So that takes 3 crystals. I've got 5 total, but 3 of those are tied up powering the buildings. So 2 free crystals. Oh. Yep, that slughead. No, he died. Now, died is a very misleading word there, because while he cannot come back for this mission, I don't believe, he can come back on the next one. And that's kind of how they skirt around the whole peril thing in Lego Rock Raiders, is that they don't get killed. It's just their personal shields have depleted and they get teleported back to their ship up above the planet, the LMS Explorer, where they can recuperate and repair after their traumatic experiences down here in the caverns of Planet U. Yeah, everybody needs their lunch break before they get back to their other duties. Alright, he trained up. Let's see, let's go over here. We'll have him get the crystals first. Oh, he should have grabbed a snack before he jumped on that helicopter. Yeah, those guys are keeping the slimy slugs on lockdown. Let's keep up on having them blow these things up. Yeah, he'll be able to blow that up. Now, as soon as he has line of sight back to the base, he's gonna abandon this helicopter. There we go. We'll do that. Yeah, he's gonna go for the snack he should have had before he got on the helicopter. Alright, helicopter over here. Oh, is she trained as a driver? Okay, thank goodness. Now this is going to be kind of excruciating because it takes this small digger forever to get through that hard rock there, but it's got to be done. That's the mission objective, so we'll leave her over there to her torment. And we'll keep blasting these over here. Yeah, those can all be blasted. Get another support station down. I guess just last level I was saying maybe sometime we would see how it goes having a whole swarm of dudes running around with the TNT swarms. So let's see how that goes. I guess we're going to be doing that here. Well, those guys are... Oh, they found the slugs. More sleepy slugs. Jerk slugs. Looks like after that hard rock that was over here, the small digger actually found some loose rock that'll break its way through this. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I thought I remembered that being much worse than it was. Second support station. Okay, yep, this got brought back to base. We'll park it here. Get out of there. We'll have that helicopter. Actually, you know what? This probably could use a driver. And we can upgrade it. We'll upgrade the drills. And we'll upgrade the engine. Get 10 more guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring this helicopter back to base and just park it there in case we need it later. Well, let's see. Let's upgrade it first just in case. Alright, now we'll have him get out. We'll leave it for later. Let's see what the state is. Gonna adjust my map, my camera orientation so it lines up with the map. We can dig that out.
An energy crystal has been found.
Lots of spots here that we can mark for demolition. Lots of spots. Yeah, we'll just say blow all of these things up. Let's see our little swarm of bombers. How effective are they? Oh yeah, that is. Oh hey, there's good. A loader dozer, that'll get this stuff cleared up. Now that is the problem with the swarm of bombers, is one guy will drop a dynamite, another guy near him will get scared, and then leave it down on the ground and run off and sometimes forget what he's doing. Okay. Aha, we did need the helicopter again. Alright, helicopter, get a pilot. That was quick. Alright, helicopter will go over there, get that granite grinder. Now I can only hope that this guy... Yeah, goodness. Alright. Now, as far as the mission objectives are concerned, we just have to get the granite grinder through the cavern back to that base. And then the mission objectives will be satisfied, but we'll still do what we can to collect all the crystals here, if that's not already done by the time we get the grinder back. It looks like we've got this place fairly well mined out mostly already anyway. Yep. Oh, yep. Now we can see that the granite grinder as well can jump over the gap, which I like that because, you know, normally the granite grinder is essentially the same sort of thing as, say, the chrome crusher, just 1 or 2 crystals cheaper and much slower of a digging speed. On here, it's still a couple crystals cheaper and a slower digging speed, but having that little extra utility and mobility, being able to jump over the small gaps, does make it so it's still worth using it. I think that's the... No, there's a couple more over here. Let's see, where's that at? Aha! We will be wasteful with our resources and upgrade the granite grinder because it's cool and for no other reason. We'll give it the engine upgrade and we'll have it use that and come dig out this. Yeah, that's the last bit of diggable rock on this entire map. He'll come with his new twin drills, knock that down, discover the ore that we don't need, and that's it. That's it for this one. Wait a second. I've never been so wrong. Now, if there's no crystals in there, then this has just been a good adventure, worth doing. Yep. Slugs are back, but there's not going to be anything for them to eat here in a second. Teleport back up. We got what we came for, boys.
You Train a driver and
Oh, well, look at that.
vehicle. You're doing well. Mission complete.
Okay, we've got
Holder.
Breathless. Alright.
Some more action. And of course, several cave-ins. Our scanners.
We're gonna have to have a geological center here. Air supply is running out. Let's get a lay of the land before we bring any guys down. Let's get a lay of the land here.
A landslide has occurred.
Mark these walls for reinforcement. Mark these walls for digging out. And alright, let's start the race against time. Yeah, every additional miner I teleport down here will deplete the oxygen faster. As you can see, that number goes down every time. But more hands on deck does make quick work. So for some missions like this, it's worth it. So long as we can find the resources we need, and I think we just did. I think between that crystal seam and this ore seam, we should be able to build the infrastructure we need.
An energy crystal has been found.
Blow that up. We've got 4 minutes, which is going to be plenty of time. I'm not worried for time at all now. There's a recharge seam right there behind that wall. We can see from the scanners. What's up in there? Dirt, so that's going to lead away, so we don't necessarily have to explore all that right now. Alright, so power path here, teleport pad, I'll have that going like that. Power station, support station, and that's good use of our space. Let's see what's behind this. If we look here, reinforced wall, hard rock, undiscovered cavern. So there's something over there. We'll check that out once we get our support station in place. Don't want to get too distracted by exploration before you have oxygen. Oh yeah, over there we can see there's another cavern there. What is that? Aha! Well, there's our missing granite grinder. It's gonna be up there. That's just a little bit away. But again, gotta keep our focus on oxygen. There we go. We've got the granite grinder. That's one of our objectives here. Build a geological center, rescue trapped rock raiders. Okay, we can do that. Now, a geological center. To get it, so that will give us kind of a scan of the land. We can see, this is sort of central. If we build the geological center right here and give it a bunch of upgrades, that should give us a good peek as to what's out here. You'll see it'll increase on the scanner here quite a good amount. Let's get someone in the granite grinder. Now that we've got a dedicated drilling vehicle, we can put that down at the bottom. Geological center right there. It doesn't matter which way it's facing, it'll do its job. Yeah, this thing makes very short work of these walls here. not have enough crystals for a geological center. We do now. Yeah, the energy crystal seam came in at just the right time. We can get our geological center built with these and powered. And then we'll also be able to get a small transport truck in. That'll help with future item collection. If I put a power path here, we could build an ore refinery. Again, they're not necessary. Okay, here, let's see. You see, this is the geological center right here on this mini-map. You can see that ring going out, that's the radar. And it's illuminated all of these things that are over here. So, on the other side of this solid rock, we've got solid rock there, we've got dirt, we've got a couple of caverns that we can see here that are red. Now, as I upgrade this, it'll reach out a little bit further. So, what's it found here? It's found our missing miners already. If we keep pumping this up to level 5, it's now we can see quite a bit of the map. So, the missing miners are in a cavern right here, and it looks like we're going to have to go around up this way to get there, or perhaps down this way. So we'll move in that kind of direction now that we know where they are, and that'll be super easy with our granite grinder.
An energy crystal.
Actually, no, instead of the ore refinery, I did not mean to put that there. Instead of the ore refinery, let's get an upgrade station real quick. Let's see. 3 crystals to build it, 1 crystal to power it. We've got 4 crystals on hand, so that'll be just right. The granite grinder can start digging over here first, if it can make it there before our speedy little fellows get this support upgrade station built up. There it goes. Very nice. Now, the upgrades do cost ore. Yeah, it takes 20 ore for that upgrade. Let's see, the engine one costs 20 ore as well. We've got plenty. Okay, let's make our way over. Looks a little bit like a dead end there. Yeah, that goes the wrong way. So, you know what I bet? I bet we need this granite grinder to hop over this frozen lake. Work our way up over there. Now the only problem, really, with the geological centers, there's a couple of them, is that while it does show you that pretty big amount, there's still quite a lot of the map you can't see, and to see those, you need to build another geological center in a place where it gets power from the power path. And oftentimes I've found that when you're doing that, you're almost better off just getting a vehicle and just mining through it, especially if you kind of play like I usually play, where I'm probably gonna want to mine through everything that's here anyways. New cavern? I wonder if this is gonna be a dead end as well. Well, keep going. Aha! Dig that out, dig those out. There's no monsters in this level as far as I can tell, so I don't mind leaving the crystals to sit out on the open for a little bit. If this was a level that had the monsters, we would want to leave those safe. Okay. We've got our granite grinder right here. Loose rock there, a cavern. Hard rock there, there's our guys. There we go. There we are. Now, since we found those 3 guys. They're now taking up, well, that's sounds like a cruel way to put it. They're using more oxygen than we have the buildings to support. So I suppose put that down there, and we'll build another support station. Because I would very much like to be able to get the rest of the crystals here. This is a map with a good amount of things. Yeah, let's see. We can build another support station. And just keep digging. Definitely looking forward to getting a transport truck. Alright, let's have him jump over there. So in this case, I don't want him drilling this hard rock here, because then he would also need to drill that one. But since this one is leaning on that one, if we drill that one, it'll take them both out. So you get twice as much for the same amount. I kind of can't believe it took them that long to do that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep drilling. Oh yeah, we opened a pathway up so they can come get those crystals. Yeah, once you get a good upgraded digging machine like this, you really just tear through the caverns. For all of the good things that this remake did to enhance the gameplay, I'd say that one of the things that still was true in the original that's just as true here is that the hardest part of the level, if there's going to be a part that's difficult, is usually the start, where you're low on resources, you don't have much in the way of an ability to know where things are on the map or where your objectives are, you're rushing against time for the air, all of that stuff, and then as soon as you get a support station and some electric fences up, then generally speaking it's pretty easy after that. So a lot of levels will start kind of stressful, and then as soon as you get that basic infrastructure up, then all of the difficulty is kind of gone. I don't play Rock Raiders because I'm looking for something difficult. Certainly it was much more difficult for me as a kid than it is now. Nowadays mostly I play Rock Raiders just because I love the gameplay and the aesthetic. Also that's cool. He can jump through that little gap there. I love that. Let's get a couple more trucks. And upgrade the trucks that we do have. Oh hey, you. Get upgraded. Okay, get an engine upgrade. You. Get upgraded. Yeah, you can upgrade the upgrade station to make it upgrade faster, but it's already so fast at upgrading that I don't think that there's really any reason to upgrade the upgrade station, because I don't feel like the upgrade is that much of an upgrade over the standard upgrade station. And if it sounds like I said upgrade too many times there, you're welcome. These larger digging machines, like the granite grinder and the chrome crusher and the large mobile laser cutter, they definitely don't have that problem I was talking about with the small laser cutter a couple levels ago, where it's faster to just have an army of guys. When you've got this thing running around, it is not faster to have an army of guys running around with TNTs scaring each other, blowing each other up. The granite grinder's not as fast at the hard rock as the chrome crusher, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. There you go, 3 seconds. I'm okay to wait 3 seconds. for a hard rock wall to get dug through. That's not trouble at all.
An energy crystal has been found.
Alright, fella. Whoa, no, no, no. I wanted you to jump. Jump. There you go. Oh, I missed one over here. Where is that one? Oh, way down there. Okay, we'll clean that up later. For now, let's just get the bulk of this dug out. Yeah, let's get another little truck. Yeah, these guys seem to be managing the rubble well enough on their own. Probably don't need to get a loader dozer in here. Yeah, like that's a perfectly acceptable amount of time to wait for an upgrade to happen. I don't know. I don't think you need to improve on that. And the thing about the game's difficulty falling off like that is not a problem, especially if you're looking at this game through the lens of the original LEGO Rock Raiders game. That game was made, you know, for the target audience of the LEGO Rock Raiders sets, which was me. I was 9 at the time. And though I don't find this game or challenging at all, for a 9-year-old playing his very first kind of RTS game, especially back then, computer games were not as prevalent as they are now, you know. The amount of challenge the game provided was perfectly serviceable, I think. And Rock Raiders has enough stuff otherwise with storytelling, from the little cutscenes, and all the mission briefings that tell you like, hey, this is what's happening, and the amount of ambience and atmosphere that was kind of here. Like there was so much here to enjoy. I certainly didn't mind that some of the levels were easy. It's fun to explore. You know, when we were looking at the geological center to see what was the layout of these caves, yeah, at this point of the game, that doesn't matter. Who cares what the layout of the cave is? The granite grinder will smash it all up. But there, that's kind of fun, making a little route going through there. Oh, here's another one. We were over here already earlier, and I missed it. That should be the last of it as far as digging goes. Yeah, he's on that one. So that's probably the last of the crystals we're gonna find. We're probably not gonna find much more. Hey, hey! I'm happy to be wrong when it's about that. Oh, and there's Slughead. You may remember R.I.P. Slughead on the last mission. He blew up. He's back. He's healthy. He's happier than ever. Living his best life down under in these caves in the underground. Okay, so we've ended up with quite a few crystals. And we'll go ahead and call it quits. I know that these guys are all very diligent in their ore collection, but the LMS Explorer does not need ore, it needs crystals to get back home.
You're getting very good.
And that has bring us back to Frozen Frenzy. So yeah, no matter which path you take through the caves down here, you'll always end up at Frozen Frenzy here, and then oh, which one was that one? But yeah, that one there. Frozen Frenzy Remastered. Let's see how this goes. We are going to need to get some of this stuff. Yep, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Reinforce those walls. Let's get this place safe. And let's get some laser beams. There are ice monsters in these caverns. Speaking of, ice monsters and landslides is not a nice combination. Okay. Digging should be number 2 priority behind the energy crystals. Those guys are doing their jumping jacks to get good. Let's look at our scanner here and see what we see. Energy crystal seam. So that'll be behind this. So we want that. We need those crystals there.
An energy crystal has been found.
Okay, tool store is upgraded. Build that there. Let's get a teleport pad. We haven't built a canteen yet on this playthrough. Let's do that now. The canteen is redundant to the support station in that it provides food for the rock raiders. The support station also does that as well. Oh, did Slughead just die again? Alright, well, bring someone else down, take his place for now. I think Slughead's getting hit on purpose just so he can hang out and get some rest. That's not a very generous thing to say. I'm sorry, Slughead. I'm sure it's not comfortable at all having all those rubbles falling down on your head. If we'd had the canteen before he'd done that, he could have had the snack and recharged his shields, because everybody knows that ham sandwiches recharge shields. It's just the way the world works. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We've got all the resources that we need to get the support station going. So we're going to do that before we venture any further out in these caves. That'll also give us time to get an electric fence network set up, at least the first round of it. And then that'll let us worry a lot less about what happens to our base when the ice monsters show up. Awesome. The support station is up and running. Another crystal seam. Good news. Let's get some fences up over there. We'll reinforce that for now. I'm not interested in digging too much further at the moment. At least not that direction. Now, an ice monster can still stand here and lob a boulder and attack our poor canteen. Ice monsters also can just walk right over these frozen lakes. So even if we reinforce this, this area is not as safe as it may seem. It can still be an attack vector. Alright. Do a couple of those. Mark that for demolition. What would serve us best to add to our base at the moment?
An energy crystal has been found.
Probably we'll do another support station. Another support station, we can get 10 more guys down here. Make quicker work of some of these things. Let's monsters appeared? Oh yeah, he's done though. Yeah. There we go. Electric fence is all good. Don't even have to put our guys on alert. Another crystal found. Support station. Get that there. guys, you better get those crystals before another monster shows up. You know, I kind of wish I'd built that back here a little bit. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that shouldn't bug me. Okay, second support station, another 10 guys. Support station. Oh, we haven't upgraded any of them. Okay. Super teleport, hey? It's real hard to say no to a super teleport. And why would you want to? A monster has appeared. Oh. Yeah, he didn't make it too far. Okay, we'll get those blocked off for now. 7 crystals. Yeah, we're gonna look for some more crystals. Let's see. Turn that off. Free up. Let's see. Do we get the Chrome Crusher or the Laser Cutter? Let's do the Chrome Crusher, cause I like it. It's gonna be really slow. Yeah, there goes, kind of lumbering. That can turn back on when it's got enough power available. All right. Monsters appeared. Yeah, let's put these guys on alert. I don't want to. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave those guys on patrol duty for a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, not TNT. Reinforce it. That's what I meant. There we go. I think the guy who was supposed to take care of this got distracted by monster duty. That's duty with a T. And not anything a little more unseemly. Looking at you, Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. Okay. Those energy crystals should very well fund the creation of the upgrade station, which we'll use to get our Chrome Crusher a little quicker. There you go, you guys are very proactive. I'm proud of you. Yeah, even when it's not upgraded though, you know, this Chrome Crusher is pretty quick. And the Chrome Crusher with no drill upgrades is just about as fast at mining through that hard rock as the Granite Grinder is with upgrades. So if you can spare the extra 2 crystals, I mean, why don't you? Unless, again, earlier as I pointed out, the extra mobility. So the Manic Miners remake did a very good job of justifying why wouldn't you just get the Chrome Crusher. Well, sometimes you need something drilled down that the Granite Grinder can get to that the Chrome Crusher can't. A Chrome Crusher can reach over gaps with its laser, but if you get too much farther down there, it's not going to be able to. Okay. Engine upgrade. We'll get the laser upgrade. And the scanner upgrade. Another good feature of the Chrome Crusher, you can see here on the mini-map, the Chrome Crusher has a scanner just like the Geological Center. It's not as strong of a scanner, but it is a scanner. And it can move. So if I have him come over here and drill that out, that Chrome Crusher is going to be able to light up some of these caves over here. Yeah, you see? there's a cavern over there. So we got the benefit of having a scanner without having to build a geological center all the way over there, which is very nice. The Chrome Crusher is kind of a all features in one kind of a vehicle. On the original Lego Rock Raiders, there was absolutely no reason to use the large mobile laser cutter, because the lasers would take forever, and every shot required or drained energy crystal power. So it was just a bad trade-off by any metric. There was no use. It took too many shots. It was slow. It drained crystals with each firing, and the Chrome Crusher could just go and just wreck it. That's all you had to do. On here, the laser cutter is much stronger. The way that the lasers work has been revamped. So you see that little bar that shows up? It's something, if you're shooting close, it's a free shot. You can do this all day and not run out. It's only when you start to aim a little further away that you can see there, that will drain a crystal with one shot. Here, it'll take a couple shots to drain the crystal. So you can get more effective mining like that, long range. The laser cutters is much stronger than the Chrome Crusher's laser, which I think is good. And has a better range, but the Chrome Crusher's kind of got a little bit of everything. So let's keep going. We can't explore down here with the Crusher yet. I could conceivably build a docks and get a rapid rider over here to knock some of this stuff down, but you know, right here we could get the Chrome Crusher there and laser those down and open up this pathway, but we don't know if there's anything useful over here. So I'm gonna dig through the stuff that we can do first, and that might be right here. We see there's an undiscovered cavern over there. There's a path over here through these rocks. So we'll just explore through this for now. Alright, get out of there. Oh boy. It's gonna take those guys a while to get here. Oh, those ice monsters got greedy. They could have eaten those crystals and made their getaway without problem, but they went for more. The perils of greed, illustrated for us by two icy monsters. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over there too. Now, the scanner's very nice. The standard campaign, being like the original game, there's really not a lot of demand for using it, but it's helpful, especially here. Okay, a dead end. Scanners show a hollow area behind the solid rock, so maybe there's another way in. Yeah, so if you remember, if you watch the other one, then the standard one, digging through here, this was it. This would have been where you found it, but here we see that this remastered version of the campaign has complicated things a little bit more, so we've got to look somewhere else. We'll try over here now, because I think that's the only rocks. Yeah, that's the only stuff that we can reach that we haven't got to yet. Also, let's get a loader dozer down here. Yeah. Oh, a bunch of monsters. Can they handle it? Yep. So, some thoughts. Transport truck. Get a couple of these. We'll upgrade them. That way, when crystals do show up, and the monsters are there, the transport trucks can swoop in and get the crystals before the monsters do. And the trucks are going to be able to get there a heck of a lot faster than our laser-wielding friends will. I would like to be able to have like multiple guys with lasers in like different groups, you know, stationed here, stationed there. For as smart as they are sometimes with auto doing tasks, they're not the smartest, and so all of your Rock Raider guys will generally end up traveling in packs, and it just doesn't help to have more than a couple of groups of them roaming around. Alright, what does the Chrome Crusher see over here? An energy crystal seam? That's good news. That's good news. We have a loader dozer somewhere. Okay, he's having a good time. Have a good time over here. Set up some electric fences, which also can be done by the transport trucks. Transport trucks are so good to have. There's nothing in this game that is made worse by having the transport trucks. Well, I mean, I'm sure you could find a couple little edge cases where it's like, oh, it's carrying these resources, but now, okay, in the original LEGO Rock Raiders, there were situations that were certainly made worse by the transport trucks. If you had too many resources on a build site, the buildings would not teleport in because there was stuff in the way. So a transport truck would go to drop off the single necessary ore and would drop everything it was carrying, and that would cause problems. So you could very easily get yourself in a situation where you need to have a guy manually go pick up the extra resources off of the build site, and if you're pressed for time with something like a support station needing to be built, then you could very much get put in a bad spot that way. That does not happen on Manic Miners. It's a very competently done upgrade. If you know, I suppose we do have time to talk about it because what else is there to talk about? But yeah, this game was programmed, as I understand it, primarily by one single guy as just a passion project. And he did it kind of, you know, on his own time, released the game for free for anybody. You can download it for free and play it. Very impressive. He actually got in touch with, you know, like this music here, he got in touch with one of the original composers of the game and got a bunch of the high quality music files. That's what's going on right now. He had other people help him with creating like textures, I think. I'm not sure. Doing some level layouts and level designs for the Remastered Campaign to get it all sorted out. Just an enormous amount of work to go into just this fan remake of just a passion project. Very cool, and a lot of times, you know, there's all sorts of different scenarios that might play out when you've got, oh yeah, a fan went and did a remake of this game. Certain fan projects like that will get DMCA'd and shut down, you know, very unceremoniously sometimes. From what I understand, the guy who did this remake actually ended up getting a job at LEGO to work on their new upcoming video game projects, and I have no doubt that his work on this was no small part in that happening, which is just phenomenal. You know, that's sort of the dream job, the dream outcome of this is you've done such a good job at remaking an old game for a company that I assume you like their stuff, and now you get to actually work on their new stuff coming up. Very cool. Very, very cool. I don't think there's any games that have come out yet that he would have been involved in. I try to keep kind of an eye out for that. I haven't heard anything about that yet, but boy, if there's a game that comes out that he's been a part of, I'll pick that up. Almost certainly. A lot of the newer LEGO games, you know, after LEGO Star Wars, are all of a very similar mold, I'd say. You know, they have very similar way that the game plays, way that the game works. And it's fine, you know, they found a formula that worked well for them, that they like. It resonates well, people like Lego Star Wars and the other games that have come out since like it. But a lot of people forget, or just didn't know in the first place, that the games that were here before Lego Star Wars were much more varied and much more experimental. Lego Rock Raiders is the only game that plays like this. They had a soccer game, they had a Lego Alpha Team, which was supposed to be about like spies. It's kind of a weird sort of like puzzle game setup. But they were all unique. They were all different, and yeah, there were varying degrees of quality involved. You know, not all of them were the greatest. Rock Raiders, for as fun as it was kind of buggy, kind of crashed a few times here and there. Oh man, that... Okay, that wasn't too bad. But all of that variety it's kind of not there anymore. And I liked Lego Star Wars. I had the first couple of them. I did get tired of that formula, and the newer Lego Star Wars games, I feel, you know, there's stuff about them that's really good. There's stuff about them that I think is a little bit that I don't like quite as much. But the point I'm trying to get to is that I have not been super interested on my own in picking up a lot of the newer Lego Star Wars-esque games, be it Star Wars or Lord of the Rings or Indiana Jones or whatever they are making now. But, you know, if the guy who did this is on a game, then I would hope and presume that it's going to have something there that's in a new and unique style. And if so, I'd certainly like to check it out. And heck, you know, even if it's the same old thing, or not same old thing, but you know, in that Lego Star Wars style, if it's still in the Lego Star Wars style, you know, I'll at least look into it, see if maybe there's some good new change-ups to it. You know, and again, there's nothing against the Lego Star Wars style of gameplay. It works, it's popular, it does what it does and sells. There's a reason they've stuck to that formula, right? I'm kind of a little tired of it, personally. And that's fine. Okay. So that's cool. I think there was another way they were wanting me to get there, because it said something about collapsing this seam here to get there, and I think I just went around a back door. I haven't gotten there this way before. Back when I played through it, I did do whatever the puzzle was to get that seam. So this is cool. There's a second way to solve the puzzle that is this level. Oh yeah, once again, there was a guy over here, and now I'm up to 21 dudes, and we've got 45 minutes of oxygen left, which is plenty. I don't feel any amount of stress about 45 minutes to gather the last couple crystals hiding out wherever they may be in this cave. Okay, nothing there. But you know what? In that cavern, yeah, here we go. Here's a tunnel transport. We'll lock it. You can lock a unit so that it won't do tasks automatically by itself. We'll lock it. We'll have it come pick up this Chrome Crusher, and we'll play with another cool feature. So, tunnel transport was not implemented in the original game. In this mission, you could find the tunnel transport, but then the mission immediately ended. You couldn't keep playing a mission once it was over, so the tunnel transport was here in a model only. You couldn't use it. Here, you can use it. It can pick up other vehicles and move them around, so here it's carrying our Chrome Crusher. I'd assume you probably would realistically see chains holding it down there. Oh, we've got the little magnet effect. But if we do this, we can actually use the Chrome Crusher's laser while it's being carried by the tunnel transport.
An energy crystal has
There we
been
go.
found.
Ooh. That is a lot of monsters.
Tunnel transport.
It's a lot of crystals, but it's also a lot of monsters. So is there a way we can get over here without losing these crystals?
Tunnel
That I don't know. I have a feeling that our solution to that problem, if there is one, is going to require this laser cutter. The Chrome Crusher's laser does not do a whole lot of monster damage, but I think if we get this thing's lasers upgraded, I don't think we need an engine upgrade, but I'm going to do it. I think if we get this thing's lasers upgraded, we can pick it up with this helicopter, bring the helicopter over here. The other very nice thing about these vehicles being hoisted by the tunnel transport is that monsters can't hit them. So right now I've got a flying death dispenser, essentially. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's got lots of health. Okay, so we destroyed him before he got away with any of the crystals. Can we do the same to this guy? We can. Let's see, this is just a shrimpy little fellow. Ah, see, I made a mistake there. Let's see if we can recover from it. No, no, no. Okay, there we go. Alright. I'm not going to have the laser cutter engage with that big guy yet. Okay, that blew that open. You know, yeah, I think those guys can swoop in here, get all the crystals without waking the big guy. And I'm gonna, let's see, yeah, I'm gonna turn off the action stations for now. Because I don't want them coming and waking him up with their little beams, because this guy's gonna have a lot of health. These larger monsters, the bigger they are, the more health they have. And these guys might not always be the smartest, but they've got no reason to go over there. What are you doing? Get the crystals! Why? You want the ore? Well, he's coming for the crystal. Alright, we'll turn the action stations back on. We'll position our flying death machine over here near the crystals. Once those guys, the little guys get here to start blasting, yeah, they're close enough to each other, I suppose. We'll start working on this thing. Yeah, oh, 300 health. There we go. I think that does it. I think we've well, you know what? Alright. Alright, the little guys will come get him. Perfect. Now, if this guy makes it over, we'll get him too. Nope. You're not getting away, fella. Alright, another big guy. See, he can't, I mean, realistically, he should be able to reach that helicopter, but maybe he just doesn't believe in birds or something. If it's flying, it can't be real. Quote that guy. Okay, now we'll turn that off. Nothing left up here. We still never found the right way to solve that puzzle, which means that there are more caverns. Oh, right. Over here where we were talking about earlier, we could have used the boat to get here. I'll have him blast this open and mark all this stuff for getting drilled, and then the Chrome Crusher can come take care of this while the tunnel transport comes over and keeps exploring. Chrome Crusher will make such quick work of that, it's not even funny. Yeah, this flying death dispenser does kind of break the game wide open. Blast that. Blast that. Chrome Crusher can get over here now to dig all of that out. Yeah, it'll be able to reach over here and dig all this stuff too. So he can fly over here and start lasering that stuff. Hey, hey. Yeah, he can get over here on his own accord. He doesn't need the... Okay. Yeah, the laser cutter's laser has way more range. See, it's going, what's this, 6 tiles this way before it starts costing energy crystals? Whereas this one, it starts costing crystals 3 tiles away. So, the laser cutter definitely does have its upsides. Okay, the Chrome Crusher took care of all that. I'm not gonna blast that open yet until we know the rest of this place is secure, because last thing you want is an ice monster coming and making his way up right into the heart of our base. I think the game had intended for you to get over here with the boat. We'll find out. Because all of this looks like we could have reached this with the boat earlier. It certainly doesn't require the tunnel transport, since you can't get one of these until you get to this area there. Yeah, look. This connects back over there. And there, that's how you collapse that recharge Seam was talking about. Yep, there you go. The path forward. Okay, we'll have him come here, blast that open. Now, I believe we'll take a quick look. Oh yeah, we need to take care of that rock wall there. And then after that, we don't need our flying laser blaster anymore. So we'll bring this. Go ahead and drop off that. We'll unlock the tunnel transport. He can do as he pleases now. Dig our way through there. Well, hey, look at that. We just finished the level the proper way. That shortcut is cool, though. I'll have to remember that next time I play. If I ever decide I want to try and speedrun any of these, you know, that looks like you can just make like a beeline, just right over here, right down here, and then just whoop. That'll be a lot faster than going all that other way around, I think. And yeah, it's a lot less monsters doing that too. Well, I suppose that's all the crystals. Which means we are good to exit the mission. Let's go. Let's go, fellas. Frozen Frenzy has been completed.
Got the tunnel transport just in time. Good
Nice.
day. Mission complete.
232 energy crystals and 1,529 ore collected. Roadworks, water, a lot of fun. Okay. Roadworks is the one I did in the standard campaign. At the time, I'd said that I hadn't really cared much for the water mechanics. That's still mostly true. It is better on this than it was on the original game. I don't like dealing with erosion. It's so stressful. So this time, let's go try the water, a lot of fun.
Underground river has burst its banks. Your air supply is running out.
Air supply is running out. We're going to have to rather immediately get going. So yeah, so the point of this is, hey, there's this other base over there that got destroyed. We're going to have to do some ferrying across this river. Let's see how it goes. I don't remember if it's this mission or another one. I feel like I remember there was definitely some water mission with a setup like this that ended up having some lava somewhere. I'm going to have a guy come and reinforce that just to see if their little personal scanner will... Okay, yeah, there's a cave over there. But I'm not seeing any lava on the scanners, so... here's hoping for the best. Okay, upgrade 1. Upgrade 2. And you know what time it is then. It's time to start blasting. Yep, yep. Nice. Good job, fellas. Oh, teleport pad. Oh, that's a hard rock. Okay, well, we can bomb that. I don't care. Power station, get that in. Keep digging. That's the end of what we can reach over here. So we'll have enough stuff here, surely, to build our support station and then our docks. Right? Right? How much? The Rapid Rider takes 2 crystals. How much does it cost to build the docks? Just ore. Okay.
Power station. Support station.
Okay, we'll have enough ore, and we'll do our docks, and we'll figure out the crystal situation once we get this settled down. I mean, even with our full complement of 10 guys, we've got 10 minutes of oxygen left, which is plenty. But I would really rather not have to worry about it. We might have to worry about it. We might have to worry about it, yeah. Alright. We're gonna have to worry about it, guys. So, our sweet, beautiful support station is gone. Our Rapid Rider is here. We're gonna have to venture forth across the lake, have this singular guy out there exploring around. Yeah. And you know what we can do at the very least? Yeah, get the tool store. Tool store over here, he can get those crystals, toss them back over. We'll get that other support station just started going right now, and they'll build the crystals when they need it. The nice thing is that you put in the crystals over there, you can pick them up over here. It's very advanced storage technology. It's very wonderful, yeah. Alright, Chief, get going. Yep, every time he puts one over there, hey, it's here somehow. Magic, wonderful magic. Okay, yeah, that wasn't bad. Look at that. No. Let's teleport all those guys away. We'll shut off this teleport pad. We'll get rid of that, and then we teleport down our 9 dudes, and they'll all show up over here where there's work to be done. And then we don't have to worry about building a bunch of boats and ferrying guys across the river. And we upgrade this tool store, and we're back to... Oh. Maybe I was a little hasty, huh? Mayhaps I was a little hasty. Okay, what do we got here? We've got... That looks like... I mean, that looks kind of like we want another docks. Okay. I think a power station should fit over here. Like that. Ooh, it's not beautiful though. I demand beauty in my mining game. Alright, we'll do that. I don't think we want this boat anymore right now. Yeah, there we go. Put down another docks there. It's not gonna work. We're gonna need another power station. Come on, get in there. Oh, heck. There we go. Alright, turn that off. Okay. Another boat, if you please. We'll give it the saws. Upgrade it. We'll need more ore eventually. Have them dig up these crystals. Let's see, where are we? Okay, here's where we are on the map. I'll get a second boat down. I'm not gonna bother giving this one saws. This one can just be a... Oh, we don't have enough ore. That's okay. He'll pick up some ore on his own. He will pick up some more, won't he? My faith in the ore was misplaced. That's okay. That's okay. I'll just remember next time to make better decisions, and then everything will be good, right? Who wouldn't be better off remembering to make good decisions? Well, that was quick. But surely there's more to do, right? There's all this other map space in the peripherals. So let's see what else we can find around here. Is that it? Surely it can't be. Alright, let's have you come over here. Get off of there. Hard rock. Hard rock. Oh, you know. You get back there. Come over here. Don't need you. We don't need you. We're gonna go another way. Let's get a teleport pad in. And we're gonna get a cargo carrier. And let's destroy this. And we're going to get... Once again, the lack of ore. It hurts. Okay. Laser cutter. Cargo carrier. Transport the laser cutter. Very cool. Okay. Let's bring it over here. So, similar to what we saw with the tunnel transport and the large vehicles, the cargo carrier can carry small vehicles around and bring them into other places. And with this one, we can still do that same, like, transporting a laser trick, which is pretty cool. Now, the small mobile laser cutter doesn't actually really fit on the cargo carrier. You can see the wheels clip in over there. In the game, who cares? If you build this stuff for real, because you totally can. You can build each and every one of these for real with real Legos if you have the pieces. You know, that was a dream of mine when I was a little guy, and I actually finally managed to do that a year or so ago, a couple years ago, a year or two. Super fun, but in the real ones, no, this guy does not fit on the cargo carrier, which is fine. The original Lego Rock Raiders, you could not put this guy on the cargo carrier there, so they knew the limitations. But Manic Miners, you know, they go for what's fun, what's useful, what's cool to add, and having lasers on a boat is pretty cool. So who cares that it can't really fit? We're about to get a bunch of ore, I feel. Yeah, this is gonna be great. We can build a super teleport up here. Yeah, this will be good. So we'll load the laser up again. Huh? Laser? There we go. We'll cargo carry it over there. Drop him off. I am not gonna have him shoot that thing. I don't want to waste time for this to go through the hard rock. It's too excruciating with the little guy.
An energy crystal has been found.
I think that, yeah, that's too far for the granite grinder to
An
jump.
energy crystal has been found.
But you know what? That's fine. This, block in the way there isn't. That's not beautiful. I don't know if you guys know what beautiful is, but it ain't that. But that's okay. Is it? Let's see. We've got a lot of ore now. I'm okay to make a bad decision. Have him go. I'm gonna be distracted, so he can do that. Get a teleport pad in. Yeah, our tool store, I mean. Upgrade that again. Oh, we gotta upgrade our support station. Yep. There we go.
Super teleport.
Super teleport. Yeah. Yeah, because we've got lots of crystals now, so it's not going to be any problem for us to get the tunnel transport in, and then, you know, I guess we'll do the larger laser cutter again. Flying doom machine. Hey, hey. Guess what's been constructed? Alright.
Super teleport.
There's the tunnel transport.
An energy crystal has been found. Tunnel transport.
And there's our larger laser cutter. This little guy can come back on. Get out of the way, fella. Okay, this needs to come closer.
Cargo carrier. More mobile laser cutter. Rock Raider.
It is at this point that we no longer need. Oh no! Oh no! We no longer need our small laser cutter, and we no longer need our cargo carrier. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss that. I guess I could toss this as well, but I don't really wanna. No places to repair.
Tunnel transport.
Did I get rid of the upgrade station? I don't remember having gotten rid of that. That must have been by accident. I guess I'm building a new upgrade station. Oh wait, no, I never built the upgrade station. I cleared that out intending to build one, but I never did build it, did I? Boy, am I embarrassed. Well, here he is. Turn on his lights. There they are. There we go. Upgrade station. Get the laser. Oh, our guys are hungry. They sure are. Hungry little fellas.
Upgrade station.
I don't think there's a big advantage to having more of them right now. Oh, here, we'll get that and move that out of the way. Come, park over there. And then, a canteen. Okay, yeah, we'll build you there. There, that way they can get their sandwiches. And then, no, not enough ore. That's okay. And drop that stuff. Come get this guy. They can all go for delicious sandwiches. And the flying death machine can do its flying death. We'll get another tunnel transport to pick up the things that it finds. Alright, we'll lock him. We'll drop our laser cutter. Have the laser cutter roam around so that I can just mark these and it'll auto-navigate to it. And then when it's done, this guy can come pick them up. Okay, laser that. Let's see, we're down there. Recharge theme. For all the good that it does us way over here. Well, you know what? I think solid rock, no? No. There's not going to be anything to find over there. We'll just have him do that. Is that it? That's it. There's not really anything else to do here. We'll bring our laser cutter back home. It's unnecessary, but you know what? I like it. I thought this was going to be a larger level than it ended up being. You get out. You get out. You get out. You guys all go get your sandwiches. And we'll get going back home. There we go. Water was a bit of fun. I wouldn't say water a lot of fun. Water bit of fun. Rock hard. Don't panic. So this is another situation. Rock hard we did on the standard campaign. We did not do no panic. This one, they call it don't panic. I think kind of you do panic. Alright. Erosion is chasing us. Run, little guys. Oh god, run. Okay. Run. Once more, little fellas. Oh god. Run. There's erosion chasing you. There are lava monsters chasing you. You are not in a good spot. Oh, run. Stick together. You guys can drill a lot faster when all four of you are Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, you can start digging through stuff over there, can't you? Over there, fellas. I don't know what good it does, but I'll have him start over there. Oh, the lava monsters. Drill, drill. Oh, even that's starting to poof out. Oh, guys. Oh, boy. That's gonna be cutting it close. I can't believe that thing is upgraded. It's still working on that. Let's see if it gets done in time to join our band of Manic Miners, huh? Oh, that's a huge lava monster. I don't know where he went. That's a ton of lava monsters. Oh, Lord. Alright, you come try that one. Nope, there's no time to turn around. Go, go. Oh, gosh. That lava's still coming. Those monsters are still coming. I guess they didn't notice us. They were so distracted by num-nums. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh boy. We're starting. Yeah, no, it's still coming after us. Maybe down there. Maybe down there. We've got a transport truck now to help out a little bit. That lava is not letting up. How are you doing, Sluggy? You feeling good? Going home? Sorry we interrupted your beauty rest. I think going for that high ground is probably our best bet. Yeah, I think that high ground is our best bet. Whew. 20? It's not enough to get these guys to where they're no longer under the threat of getting burned alive? Oh boy. No, no, no. Don't come down there. Oh boy. Now, just how far up the hill? No, fellas, no. Stay away. Stay away. Okay, that it? Is that it? Are we good? You gonna leave us alone now? Okay. Okay, there we are. Excuse me. Oh, I heard the screaming and I thought there was a monster again. Speaking of which, yeah, we'll get some. I don't remember if the laser beams or the freezer beams work better for these lava guys. I'll think I'll stick to the freezer beams. That seems reasonable that that's what you would want. I think that this whole raised area should be safe from the lava flows, so I'm not going to worry too much about digging through this. And if it's a bad idea, then we'll have learned our lesson together. Keeping an eye on you.
An energy crystal has been found.
In fact, let's keep an eye on it with that.
An energy crystal has been found.
Lots of crystals to be found, huh? That's nice. Oh, that's all eroding? Way past uncool. We'll build that. Okay.
An energy crystal has
Dude,
been found.
you had to drive the car right on top of the bomb? He's very fortunate. Hey, alright. We'll keep playing. I think we can get a little more out of this place.
An energy crystal has been found.
You know, the old classic combo of the helicopter and the laser cannon. We'll see if we can get enough crystals to pull that off. Oh, you know what? I was not paying at all attention to the oxygen bar. We got 2.5 minutes of oxygen left. It's a good thing I was about to build a support station anyways, huh?
An energy crystal has been found.
There we go. Get out of there, laser cutter.
An energy crystal has been found.
Okay, there's a couple energy crystals. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Maybe. It'll be close. It'll be close. We'll give it a shot. Let's see. The super teleport will be 3 crystals. The large laser cutter is 8. So that puts us at 12 used, and then I think we just barely got it. Okay, these are not eroding any further over here, so that's good. This little base is safe enough. Yeah, unfortunately we can't teleport this up to get its crystals back because it's got that star. The units with stars on them, if you lose them, you lose the game. So get ourselves our large laser cutter. Let's come park the small laser cutter up here. Get out of there, fella. Get the helicopter. Yeah, we can't afford to get a upgrade station. Let's see. Lock you. That's okay. We don't need an upgrade station. This large laser cutter is plenty effective as it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. That could be put down on the list of things that are possibly a mistake. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, holy cow. Kill him. Get him. Whew. Okay, so lesson learned. lesson learned, right? Right? Yeah. I'd say so. I forgot there's lava monsters around here. That was enough that one row of electric fences is not going to cut it. We're gonna need many. So let us have our many. Oh, that wasn't necessarily the right place to put that. Oh well. Oh, we can get two more fellas down here. Okay. Alright, well that's a basic network. Alright. Cheapers, man. Yeah, unfortunately the electric fences have a cooldown on them of a couple of seconds. So that's why we have to build multiple layers of the fences and keep these guys with the weapons at the ready. Let's see. There's nothing over there for us to... Well, what have we here? Oh, erosion. That's what have we here. I may have been too hasty with that. Let's see. Whoa, that was weird. Okay. Let's drop that off. Let's unlock that. Heal, go get the crystals. Bring him back to base. Hey, we can get ourselves an upgrade station now. Oh yes, we need another power path there, fella. We'll put one there too, to make the base beautiful. There we go. It's a mining facility. Why is it gotta be beautiful? Because I want it to be. Oh, you know what, actually? There's still a crystal. Yep, a whole entire helicopter goes to pick up a single crystal. While you wait, let's do that. Let's get this thing a driver. And let's get it repaired, so that the next time a lava monster comes over here, we've got a little bit more time before this apparently vital resource gets destroyed. I'll leave that guy in the driver's seat, so that if need be, he can do some dodging and weaving. Any monsters gonna come out to say peekaboo? Alright, once again we'll drop that off, have the helicopter go out and pick it up. Then we'll get a second helicopter, we can stop these shenanigans. Yeah, the erosion does not reach as high as where we're at, so that's good. Now, I believe that you can get an upgrade for the cargo carrier that it can go over the lava. But you still have to build the docks at the water. So situations like this where the water is touching the lava is the only time that's really useful. Looking at this, I don't know that that's even going to be useful for us right now. Because the best thing we could do would be to put a little laser on it and have that go and deal with all this hard rock. But that's going to be slow. It's going to be susceptible to the monsters. And just
Tunnel transport.
very limited usefulness. So we are going to stick with our flying death machine. And that one will pick stuff up.
Tunnel transport. An energy crystal has been found.
If we destroy this, then this whole, yeah, I love that. The whole thing comes crashing down. Okay, where are we at? Over here?
Tunnel transport.
No. Fly on over this way. So there's a bit to be found in here still. Not a ton. We'll excavate around and see what, if any, little surprises are there to be found though. If any super big monsters show up though, I think I'm gonna quit out. I don't want them wrecking our base. And well, actually, you know, it doesn't matter either way because we've finished the mission, we've completed it, so at this point, no matter what happens to our base, it still considers the level complete, so we're all good either way. There's nothing to be lost by exploring around. Okay, over here is... Oh, here's some stuff we can shoot open. And there's a little bit over this way, right? Yeah, there's a bit over there.
Tunnel transport.
I think most of this hard rock was just here to give the places, or give the places. I think most of this lava was just here to, hard rock was just here to give the monsters places to spawn to harass you during the mission.
Tunnel transport.
Reinforced wall.
Is that?
Reinforced wall.
That's a reinforced solid rock wall. Not something that you can make yourself. Interesting that it's that way. Yeah, that's odd. That's odd to see. The game doesn't let you do that. That's it, yeah. There was no other crystals to be found. Well. Oh, there's something in this caldera. But where is that loose rock at? Oh, there it is.
Tunnel transport.
Alright. Whoa.
Tunnel transport.
What? They showed up, they ran away. They didn't want anything to do with us. Smart monsters, says I.
Tunnel transport.
Of course I say that because it means that they're not coming and potentially harassing me.
One store has appeared.
Reward the behavior you want to see. They did it too, just out the side, run across.
Can we transport?
Yeah, there's nothing to see. Alright. Well, we found the secret of this Don't Panic. The secret of Don't Panic is that there's nothing out there in the lava aside from this little crystal cavern up there. And that, you know, we could have got to that with the cargo carrier and one little vehicle and then built a tool store over here and collected it. These monsters would have still given us a lot of grief though, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll call that Don't Panic. We did not panic, we kept a level head, we made it through. And the lava can take what's left of this place.
All 20 energy crystals were collected.
That's opened up, split down the middle, which is, I think, another puzzle level.
Has been separated by a rock
Ready to
column.
play? Yes.
Air supply is running
Air supply is running out. These guys are diligently collecting their resources.
Priority.
Yeah, let's prioritize. Let's see, because let me guess. You guys... Oh, hey, they have shovels. They've got ore. Ah, the power station's over there. Alright. So yeah, this level, as you can see, there was a pre-existing base here that's been split right down the middle.
A new cavern has been discovered.
And we gotta find a way to reconnect our disparate groups.
An energy crystal has been found.
Can these guys... Well, yeah, they've got the tool store over there. They can do whatever they want. These guys have no ore on this side, so these guys essentially will be building, collecting the resources, and these guys will use it to build this stuff. That...
An energy crystal has been found.
Power station.
I don't suppose... No, you guys don't have weapon. We better steer clear of that monster. Of course, these buildings are... If they are lost, then we're lost. Oh wow, that power station's in a bad way. It's all tilted over. I guess whatever these rocks came down, they must have crunched the power bank on it. That's neat. Again, it's something you don't really get to see in normal gameplay, especially not in the original levels. Okay, so we got that. We've got to be able to build our own power station over here, right? Yeah, but we've got the time. And when you have the time, you can do it beautiful. Which just means let's arrange our buildings in a clean manner, shall we?
An energy crystal has been found. An energy crystal has been found.
See, this is one of those scenarios where a geological center might not have been a bad idea. You know, we can... It's not... Well,
Loose rock.
you know what? Don't go around that way. That's the stupid way. Go around that way.
Ore.
Power station.
Geological center.
An energy crystal has been found.
Um, lots of crystals to get
An
here,
energy
but
crystal
how do you
has
reach
been
them?
found.
Yeah, and since they don't let us get any ore over here from the walls, and our guys have no shovels, we can't put down a tool store over here to get something like electric fences set up. Okay, well there you go. We can get this going over here. I suppose we can get some electric fences over on this side. Huh. I think whatever's left is left to these fellas. Let's get ourselves geological center. Yeah, where are we in this map? Whoa, that's a huge map. Okay, we'll get that there. We can teleport some more guys down now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, not over here. Oh, I should have turned this one off. There's nothing for you guys to do over there. Well, get some digging done anyways, I suppose. Okay, upgrade this. Let's see. What do we see? Whoa, look at that light up. Yeah, there's nothing for these fellas over here to do for a while. But it looks like we can, yeah, we can dig over through here. Is that a hard rock? We can blast through there. And I think we'll have the cavern snake around and meet up over there somewhere. So, okay, we have a plan. You guys just hold tight over on that corner of the map.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Alright, let's see.
A landslide has occurred. That
A landslide, no. Yeah, blast through that, we'll be good.
support station. A landslide has occurred.
Yeah, so here we go. We've got a map. We can't get ourselves a chrome crusher right now. The geological center coming in handy. We could have come and just drilled willy-nilly through all this stuff, but there's no need to right now. We can get the geological center, help that map through these caverns. See, this is good use of some of these gameplay mechanics in ways that it just wasn't that way on the original LEGO Rock Raiders game. Okay, we'll blast both of those. I was kind of hoping this would open up a path back to base, but I'm looking at this map here, the scanner, and it's just not. That's just not the case. That's okay. Come one, come all, if you're wielding dynamite. Oh, don't trip on the spiders. Dynamite. Yeah, you guys are about as helpless as can be over on this side. I do kind of wish that there was more for these guys to do over here. Like, I understand that you gotta restrict their resources to kind of do the interplay thing, but they have very little to do after you run into all these dead ends of the monsters. You know what? You have a laser beam. Once you turn in that crystal, I'll have you get a laser beam. We're gonna be finding those monsters soon enough.
An energy crystal has been found.
Laser beam. Alright. Okay, so...
Solid rock.
we have dirt,
Solid rock.
solid rock,
Solid rock.
solid rock. What's the
Solid rock.
dark green solid rock for? That almost looks like that should make it, but I guess it won't. Yeah, now we're out in this... Uh-oh, somebody died. It's surely that was the fault of a landslide.
Hard rock.
Here, I'll have him do this.
Hard rock.
Alright. Turn that off. Waiting for them to bring the dynamite all that way over there is starting to get a little unpleasant. So we'll go for the laser cutter. Just a little one. We don't have the resources. Do we?
Solid rock.
Do we have the resources for the big one? 9 crystals. Super teleport. Cost us 4 crystals. Granite grinder would cost us 6. We've got 9. If we find... yeah, you know, actually, we could do that. We could get a granite grinder.
Unit teleported safely.
That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. And if we need more crystals, we can get... Oh, wait, yeah, we can get more crystals there.
Rock.
Okay, yeah. Do that. Oh, well, hold on. No, let's not distract our guys. We want the granite grinder because it can hop that.
Super teleport. Unit teleported safely.
Well... I'll do this. Yeah, run! Granite grinder would let us dig around over here. The chrome crusher would have given us a scanner so we can see better over here. Although, yeah, look, undiscovered cavern, that might connect up over there. So which one should we go for first?
Building.
Which one first?
Dad.
Let's...
Small transport truck. Small transport.
Get a transport truck immediately to help out.
Solid rock.
I think we'll go for the chrome crusher. We'll have the crystals for it.
Solid
We're probably gonna need to get a helicopter anyways later to get over there. So... crystals for it? Did I just make a mistake?
Power station.
Let's see. Turn that off. We don't need that to be on anymore. Actually, we don't need that at all anymore.
Building.
Okay. Kinda weird you guys are bringing that to the tool store and not the power station, but you know, whatever. I'll try to not be judgy. There's a whole tunnel network up there too. Well, we're already going down this path, so let's do this so that our guys will. All right, let's hit that spot, and our chrome crusher will trundle on down. Yeah, let's break some of this closure stuff. If there's crystals here, we can start getting some more resources. And he's gonna break through that fast enough. Who cares? Nah. All right. Not much in the way of resources around here, is there?
An energy crystal has been
Hey, there we go. There's a crystal. Life is good.
Upgrade station.
3 crystals to build it, plus 1 to power it.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Okay, hold on a second. Does that look like that? That's very close to linking up. We'll see what the scanner on the crusher shows as the vehicle moves up this way.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Does that do it? It gets so close. There we go. There we go. We can connect everything up now. Okay. So what we're doing is we're going to bring all those guys over to this spot by the wall. I am pretty sure those 3 guys have the lasers. So once they get over here, I'll turn on the action stations. They'll halt in place. Okay. They'll halt in place, they'll be ready to go, and then as soon as the crusher breaks through the wall, they can go in there and start taking care of the nearby monsters. Alright. 2 of them here should be enough for now. The other guy will make his way over when he can. Yeah. 2 guys can handle it. Of course, Oh, the path is open. Go get some sandwiches, fellas. Hey, hey. Let's see. Turn that on. Go get some upgrades. Okay. Yeah, that's all the monsters. We'll keep an eye out if there's any alerts about monsters appearing. Thought I was going crazy for a second seeing this be the hard rock, but that wasn't the hard rock until we broke through the cave over there. That was the solid rock if you remember earlier. So now we can actually connect these two. That's nice. That's nice. Not enough for a loader dozer. We can get another truck though. And upgrade it. Oh hey look, the power bank is still there. It was just trapped under the wall. Whoa, alert, fellas. Oh gosh, monstermans. Oh yeah, monstermans. Let's build up some electric fences, hey? Alright, what is our objective now? 25 crystals. Alright, yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem. There's so many crystals here. Well, there you go. Keep playing though. Let's see how many crystals we can get out of this place. Yeah, I think this will probably be the final level for the night. Getting a little bit late even for a Mouse of the Midnight. I don't think that's doing any good right now. Boy, I sure hope that's not it's the eroding kind of lava. Alright. Alright, we'll build a couple of power paths here to help keep it under control. It doesn't seem to want to go that way anyways. It's just going in. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't care about going in there. The helicopters can get those crystals. slow going lava anyways, isn't it? A new cavern has been discovered. Oh, there's a lot of new caverns left to have been discovered. I'd get another vehicle down, but they very often will start targeting the same wall. And I don't have the APM to manually juggle between two of them effectively. Which is probably why I'm not really big into RTS games outside of this. This one's kind of more of a real-time adventure strategy, I think. You know, throwing the word adventure on there, really doing a lot of heavy lifting. Is it adventure? Well, you explore. You explore around, see what you can find. I'm certainly not continuing on this mission under any sense of obligation. I'm exploring. I'm having a little underground adventure with a team of heavy mining equipment operators made out of Lego bricks. You know what is another cool thing I can do right now? I care a lot about what's around me. So if you click here on the icon for the Chrome Crusher, then the radar will follow it wherever it goes. See? It's tracking it. So for me, since I'm following the Chrome Crusher, the radar now following the Chrome Crusher as well, which means that it will always stay current with where I'm at. I get it, man. The caverns, they're new, they're discovered. Does that really count as a cavern, that little pocket there? Like if someone told me like, yo, I found a cavern, it's amazing, and you're in a cave this large, and you come and just find like, what is that, like 15 square feet? Just kind of pocket it away. I don't know that I'd really have that sense of wonder where I'd be like, a new cavern has been discovered. But, you know, I guess that guy just finds great joy from his rocks and his pockets of nothingness within them. Oh, that was that's a big amount of stuff to knock down there. Alright, I'll have him loop back over here. Oh hey, it's been a while since we found a crystal, hasn't it? I guess our guys are just dutifully working away. Alright, back over here. Oh, there's... I bet we'll get there through that. Everything else has been looping in on itself so recursive-like. Oh, here he is. Alright, Crusher. Alright, just a second. I'll keep playing, but the microphone will be paused.
Solid rock.
An energy crystal testing found.
Cabin has been discovered.
An energy crystal testing found. An energy crystal testing found.
Cabin has been discovered. Known to Russia. New cabin has been discovered. Rubble. New cabin has been discovered. Solid rock. Cabin has been discovered. New cabin has been discovered. New cabin has been discovered. A new cabin has been discovered. Rubble.
Okay, so I believe, and we're looking around on the radar, that's everything.
Recharge.
Yeah, that looks like everything that could be mined has been mined. Our chrome crusher has gone and crushed far more than just chrome. It's crushed every permeable type of rock. So we're gonna let this guy come out. Gonna let him have a sandwich. Delicious. And since that is every crystal in the map, I believe we are gonna exit our mission. Watch everyone teleport away. Our base is no longer split down the middle.
Both teams rescue the 25 energy crystals collected. You're making out
There we go.
very easy. Well done. Mission complete.
Very cool.
Lava Lava.
So that will be it for Manic Miners tonight.
Lava
Next time we'll
Lava.
come and we'll tackle the remastered Lava Laughter. And I suppose we'll keep working our way down the right side of the map after that. We've only got a few levels left before we get back to Rocky Horror. Boy, there's a couple missions over in here that I am I am not overly looking forward to. They're gonna be rough, but that'll do it. So, if you watch a recording of this stream and you want to be a part of this next time it comes in, I'll be doing it again next Thursday night, 10:30. If you pop by, say hi. If you want, we can make a custom little Rock Raider guy to have him come in and be a part of our crew. You can have a guy in here if you get here early enough. That'd be fun, huh? We'll look through the options together and build them up. So yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching the video, and I hope you had a good time with it, and I hope I see somebody here next week. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, that'll